Welcome back, guys. It's been a while. Now, I really apologise. We've not uploaded for over a year. It's been a really busy time. We're getting back at it. And the first thing we're getting back at is this Z4 right here. Me and Aaron bought it to do a road trip around Europe, which we're doing with a whole bunch of our friends. We are doing essentially our own version of Rust to Rome. However, the deal was we all buy our own cars as fixer-uppers and we work on them ourselves, and we need to make them reliable for this trip. We're fixing a coolant leak. Now, I did have an intro to this video all set and ready, but unfortunately the media file corrupted, so I'm having to make one as I'm editing, which is always fun. So anyway, let's get to it. Hey, we got live. Perfect timing. Alright, let's get this pumped up, get it loaded. That's not going anywhere. Right, Z4 is on the ramp. First problem that we've got with this one is it's got a coolant leak. So there was a problem before, we replaced it. The bottle just doesn't seem to be connecting properly with the pipes underneath. There is some really odd kind of connections down at the bottom there. Tried messing around with it a bit better today. So second to that, what we've got is a leak on the rocker cover. Of course you can see it. When these cars sit for a while, the oil just seems to pool in here. It will just start dripping out. It's obviously in a very bad place because that's the manifold, so it gets very smoky, very stinky. Not very nice. So of course, being here, Aaron's got a whole load of parts, so we'll find a rocker cover gasket that's in relatively good condition and we'll just get that swapped over. The leak appears to be coming from the bottom of this bottle, so this, obviously when I was showing you guys from up top, couldn't really see it very clearly, but you can see we've got water coming from here. It's obviously not this pipe. It appears that it's actually coming from up there. Appears that these two are where the water is coming from, but I still cannot see anything obvious as to why it won't seal. Looking at them, don't appear to be very weird or anything mad unusual or that. I'll get Aaron to have a look, see if he can spot anything that I can't, given that he works on these all the time. Also, no rocker cover gasket in sight. We'll just need to order a new one and get that replaced in a couple of weeks' time.
I'll put that as a yes.
What that?
Mate, didn't hear that?
Confirmation clunk.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a fucking yeet.
Nice it seals, good touch. I remember trying to force the last one in.
It just wouldn't go in.
This one was like a...
That was like a clunk.
perfection. I feel like mechanic.
Okay. That seems a lot better.
Put it back together. Have fun.
Let's fucking see what happens. Okay.
No, you're in?
No, but we'll figure it out.
Same way it came apart. Fire them back in.
Thank you for the wisdom, Aaron.
My man!
Right, get some water, fill her up, turn her on, inspect. Right, let's see. I think everything is looking pretty good. That is nowhere near as wet as it was last time, and it doesn't appear that there's any fresh water coming out. Okay, so letting it run, having a look, can't see any fresh drips, which is fantastic. I think the last time when we changed the bottle, there wasn't enough leverage. We tried to do everything in the car. That little twin pipe at the bottom, that was the biggest pain in the ass. So I guess the best way to do that, take it off the car, it's literally a plastic clip, it just needs to be smacked off, and then fit that on the bottle before fitting everything back to the car. But, pretty happy with that. All good. One thing done, we'll get a rocker cover gasket, and we'll come back to this in a couple weeks time and figure out what else we can do with it. But for the time being, one problem solved. Alright guys, been a couple of days since we left off. We got the cooling system nice and tight now. There's no leaks, we've checked it, we've ran the car for quite a while. The only thing is, it seems like the thermostat's not opening, or potentially the fans just aren't kicking in. We'll get on to the rest of it. This is the first video back, so a little bit rusty. I need to give you guys an update on all the cars because, to be honest, they've just not been touched. Things have been on the back burner. It's just been such a busy year. There might not be a lot coming in terms of parts, in terms of progress. There's only so much progress you can make when cars need structural sort of work, you know. You can buy all the parts, but the reality is that you can't fit them to the car unless you've got a good shell. But sincerely, thanks again, and as always, peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.